welcome back to the Daily AMG and welcome to my April book haul. I also have a book outlet unboxing that technically I purchased in April that I will leave linked down below if you enjoy book outlet unboxing videos like I do. So April, I went to a charity book sale and I purchased like 19 or so books. And then I went to a meet and greet with an author that my husband is obsessed with, and I purchased some things there as well. And then just the usual purchasing of the books. I have like over 30 books for April. So if I don't know anything about them, I'm just going to read you the title and move on, or we will be here all day, even though I feel like I've been here all day because I just filmed I just filmed my unboxing, which was 2 boxes. So, and I'm even reusing a box for some of these April books, so I'm going to start here. Okay, so first and foremost, at this charity book sale, hardbacks were $1, paperbacks were 50 cents, and I picked up 3 Book of the Month books that are in like pristine condition, which was the best thing. So you know that as soon as I saw one, I was looking for them, and when I found 3, I was like on a hunt for more, but I only could find these 3. But that was so cool. And they were all 3 books that I didn't get in my Book of the Month during these months that I was like, no, I'll pass for now. So it totally worked out just in life. So my karma was good this day. Okay, so we have Since We Fell by Dennis Lehane. Chemistry, which is super short, and I feel like I want to get to this really quick. I'm just so excited to have found these. Swimming. Yes, I'm from the South. Thank you very much. I try to add G's as much as possible. Swimming Lessons. This is by Claire Fuller. This especially is one that I wanted to pick up because it's like a parent. Oh, now I can't remember. Okay, yes. Okay, so a mother passes. No, I don't know if she passes away. She either passes away or she runs away. She's not in the picture. So before she does whatever she does or however this happened, she left notes in her like book collection, like her personal library or something of the sort, or maybe she owns a bookstore. I don't want to go into mysteries knowing like all the details, but I think the daughter ends up being the one to kind of like Nancy Drew and put everything together, and this just sounds outstanding. So I was so excited to find all 3 of these. I mean, hello, $3. Okay, the next one that I picked up was 50 cents because it was a paperback, and that is this is number 14 of the #1 Ladies Detective Agency series. I pick these up every chance that I get, especially at thrift stores and at charity book sales, because they're typically $1, 50 cents, $2, or what have you. And one of these days, I will get to reading more of those when I've completed. I don't know. I need to get on that. I need to start binging that series desperately. Okay, then I picked up 2 books. I think I got these at the Dollar Tree. One is Skirt Steak, and it is Women Chefs on Standing the Heat and Staying in the Kitchen. So this is like short stories from famous chefs. Oh my God, don't you love that with the cleaver? Oh my gosh, beautiful. And then this is Mastering the Art of French Eating, because hello, I like to eat. I like to read about books about eating. I like to read about books about eating. You know. Okay, next up I have 2 Joyce Carol Oates books. I have Little Bird of Heaven, which I actually came back and realized, oh, you have that in hardback. And then The Accursed, which I've never heard of, but it has a beautiful map. Love a book with a map. So I really love this. This looks like historical fiction. I honestly have no idea. 2 more that I have no idea about, and they're really just cover buys. The Republic of Imagination and Radiance of Tomorrow. And then I picked up 2 books on Barbra Streisand. Queen Barbra Streisand. Major fan. Majorly excited to get those for $1 each. Alright, next up I have Pioneer Girl. This just sounds so wonderful because it sounds so wonderful. It says, elegant, sharp-eyed, and very funny, Pioneer Girl is ultimately about how one finds kinship, familial, cultural, literary, that transcends the usual lexicon about identity and belonging. I love that. I love coming-of-age stories, especially when they're set other places besides what I know. Okay, if you just came here from my super massive book outlet unboxing, you know that I purchased this in paperback from them. So now I have 2 copies. So leave me a comment below if you want it, because I'll ship it to you. Because I don't need 2 copies. I already lived that life enough. Same with the Joyce Carol Oates book. If you want the paperback, let me know. We can do a little book swap. I have 2 historical fictions. The first one is China Dolls by Lisa C. And then we have The Hour of the Innocents by Robert Paston. This sounds incredible. This is about, I believe, a group of soldiers that form a band while they are stationed in Vietnam. Alright, and then I have The Marriage Bureau for Rich People by Farhad Zama, I believe. This cover is stunning, and it says, if Jane Austen had been lucky enough to set foot in modern-day India, she would have written this. Okay, sold. And then I have one that I have read, and it's one of the best books. I absolutely love this. This is just a phenomenal, magical realism, just a book to absolutely get lost in, and that is Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, which, who wouldn't love a 24-hour bookstore? It's just wonderful. It is just like a hug of a book. Okay, and then next up I got Snow Falling on Cedars. This is 1995. Yeah, this is well known. I just did not own a copy, and it is something that I've wanted to read for a while. Okay, then I picked up This Town, 2 parties and a funeral, plus plenty of valet parking in America's gilded capital. So that's kind of like a humor satire book on DC. Like, if you've not been here for a hot minute, you know I really love anything political. Okay, and then I have The Andalusian Friend. This one is actually signed, which is awesome because it was $1. And this is like political intrigue, I believe. It says, oh yes, this is why I picked it up. Imagine the girl with the dragon tattoo meets the Sopranos. Then crank up the intrigue and rip off the knob. That sounds fantastic. I absolutely love the Millennium series, the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. That's one of my absolute favorite series. Those books are phenomenal. Okay, next up, I picked up another political intrigue, and that is The Governor's Wife. I have no idea what this is about, but I liked the title, and I liked the book that I picked up is like probably my favorite thing to have picked up for $1 ever, and that is Sister, Mother, Husband, Dog by Delia Ephron. This is Nora's sister, and this is a phenomenal collection of essays. It deals with her grief with Nora's passing and her life, and she is absolutely hilarious and spot on and so witty and wonderful. And then I picked up the 3rd book in the All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness. This is the Book of Life. Like I said, this is number 3, so I now own number 1 and number 3, so I should probably get book number 2 at some point, considering this is like top 5 favorite trilogy ever. Even though, is she coming out with another book? But I'm not certain if it's just kind of like a guide to the Book of Life, or if it's going to be considered the 4th in this series. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, and then I picked up a collection of American Indian literature. This is called Voice of the Turtle. Oh, that stack's getting kind of scary. Excuse me. And I also picked up The Innocent Man by John Grisham. This is about murder and injustice in a small town, and it is actually about a small town that's not very far from where I live. Well, I mean, it's like hours from where I live, but it takes place in a town in Oklahoma. So, and it's true crime. So, by John Grisham, and I really like his writing style, so I'm excited to read true crime from him. Next up, I have Gillian Flynn, Gone Girl. I actually got this for a girlfriend of mine who had never read Gone Girl. I should probably give it to her because it's been 3 weeks since I picked that up. And then the last 2 books that I have from this haul, book sale / whatever, is The Girl on the Train and The Woman in the Window. There's a lot of girls going to a lot of places, huh? They gone, they in the window, they on a train. Yep. Oh, the trends of the psychological thriller. Am I right? That I picked up. And then also in April, I was able to go to a meet and greet and book signing with CJ Box. This is actually my husband's favorite author. And so he signed my little book for me. And so yeah, so this is the first in a series of, I think he just released like number 19. And then he was telling TJ that number 19, 20, 21, whatever is coming out like relatively soon. So I have a lot of catching up to do, but I was really excited to start a series that my husband loves so much. So that just made me really happy. And then the last book that I have was sent to me by the publisher. It was sent to me by Macmillan, St. Martin's Press, and that is How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. I was not really sent any other information about this book other than it comes out May 15th and it is fiction. I don't know anything else about it. I'm seeing it everywhere. I think that they just did a really big campaign on it. So yeah, I was excited to be a part of that. So I'll let you know how it goes. So thank you so much for sitting through this very long April book haul. And hey, if you're really into book hauls, check out my book outlet book haul. It's linked below. See you later. Bye.